What's going on, everybody? Doc Average Gamer guys back yet again. More Escape from Tarkov action. Short video today. Wipe is on its way. In case you're hiding under a rock, you should check this out. This right here didn't prove it to you enough. They then retweeted or responded and said there will be a wipe with patch 0.12.12.30. So if you're interested at what this time is, basically if you're in the United States on Eastern time zone, this is going to start at about 3 a.m., which is actually pretty well a perfect time for a lot of folks. Hopefully it is up and running by the time you get up, and that's good to go. If this didn't solidify it for you, you should check this out. You gotta love TikTok. You certainly do, especially Battle States games TikTok. Okay, so I just really wanted to post a quick video talking about that. Obviously, I'm super excited. Just give you a quick heads up, there's going to be a couple additional videos that'll be coming out the rest of this week, closing out our hardcore season, closing out our escape season, and we're ready to jump into the next seasons of both of those. I also tomorrow have a video going up for some new post-FX settings that I'm going to be trying out for this upcoming wipe. I actually recorded the last couple of episodes with hardcore and escape on them. I've actually really enjoyed them, so be sure to check that out. In addition, I have a couple of other videos I actually pre-recorded that are going to be going up the rest of the week as well through the weekend, so probably not a ton of new content for the wipe. We're going to just jump in, we're probably going to stream some, and we're just going to experience it, and then after this week we'll start jumping into the new content. As far as new wipe, I thought about doing a guide. There's a lot of them out there. A lot of people have a ton of experience. I have about 6,000, more than 6,000 hours. I have about 6,000 hours on this account. I'm going to say just a couple of things. First and foremost, patches always take time. Please do not, and some people can afford to do this, and that's great if you can. Don't expect to jump in as soon as the patch goes live and expect things to work. I've just seen too many times where it doesn't. Servers have some trouble with a big patch like this. Last one went pretty well, so I'm hopeful, but there's almost always bugs. There's almost always fixes, things that go wrong. There's a ton of new content that they're adding. Just expect some things to be a little shaky at first. And servers, there's a huge influx of people that come back. It's going to be like this. Expect long queue times. Expect there to be server issues. I hate to say that, but if you have that expectation going in, you won't be disappointed. I really hope it's much better. Last patch did seem to go pretty smoothly, so I'm going to knock on some wood somewhere and hope that it ends up being the same. But I'm also a realist, and there's a good likelihood that it happens. And they said 5 hours. I think that's the longest they've ever said as far as a actual patch implementation. Hopefully it doesn't take that long, but expect it to take that long. And in typical fashion, it usually takes longer than whatever they post. So just be ready for that as well. If you're expecting at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to be jumping into the game, you may want to give yourself a few hours. But hopefully Wipe Day goes really well. I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited for this. I'm excited for a ton of new content and to jump in and to get a refresh for everything. As far as Wipe Day tips, I would tell you as well, outside of kind of leveling off your expectations, I did a video, and this will post here pretty quickly too, about just covering through your stats. And this is a great time if you're watching this, take some screen caps of your stats, take a look at where you got to. But one of my biggest wipe tips is figure out what your goal for this wipe is. If you were able to make it to level 30 and you weren't great at PvP, maybe that's your wipe goal, is to get to 42, get max traders. If you've been able to do that, maybe your goal is Kappa. Come up with a goal. I think that's going to help you streamline your play. You're certainly going to want to be able to jump in, have fun, check out the new content, but it's going to quickly move through that phase, and I could see people getting back into the grind of things. If you don't have a goal or you don't have something you want to progress to, the wipe can go to the wayside. So I just really recommend coming up with a goal, figure out what you want to do, and try to progress towards that. And it's great. Wiping, so figure out what you want to do. My other real Wipe Day tip is, just have fun. experience some of the new stuff. And you know, if you have some experience with this game, know that your first sets of raids are going to be really interesting. I fully predict VoIP being very big at the start of Wipe. People are going to want to get their quest items, probably be pretty friendly, because they're going to want to get that simple stuff. They find that Taz or that 3M armor. They're not going to want to get in altercations. That's totally okay. Play along. People are going to be scavenging to find items and pick items up, make money. So just try to have a good time, but I fully expect VoIP to be a big piece, at least for the first week or two, while people are trying to do those early game tasks. If you end up progressing quickly, consider how you can help some people out. There should be a bunch of new players coming in. We see that with every wipe. So try to be friendly, be a good host to the game, and hopefully try to have some fun and maybe make some friends along the way. And then after a couple of weeks, you can just be mean and bully all the new guys, like sometimes that we do. My last other tip is just consider what weapons you want to run. We've seen that there was a lot of really solid weapons. I fully expect that we'll get some type of weapon changes. I don't know if we'll see any specific changes when it comes to things like what's available when, but they did mix this up this last time, and I kind of expect that we may see some similar mix-ups, especially with some of the weapons they're implementing. Whenever new guns come in, it seems like they kind of move things around. I expect that maybe we'll see some attachment changes as well and continue to tweak some values. And so just keep that in mind. If you had a favorite gun this wipe, it may not be meta next wipe. So just keep that in mind. Test out some things. For me personally, maybe running a lot of snipers probably. Mosins to get started, maybe that new, probably not that new single shot sniper because it's pretty terrible. But I want to level up sniper skill pretty quickly. I want to start progress for that. And you'd be surprised, LPSGZH, or if you can get your hands on some S&B pretty quickly from some sniper scavs, is really, really brutal. Plus, you're really working towards some later game quests there, and people are running either no armor or really crappy armor, so you're going to be punching right through. So keep that in mind. That's going to probably be a go-to for me, outside of some 8Rs and some shotguns like I typically run. So remember, have fun, enjoy it. Servers are probably going to be on fire, and I'm looking forward to a good wipe. If you want to come check me out, like I said, I'm going to be streaming. We're going to be posting tons of content on the channel, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for the love on the last couple of videos this week. Absolutely popping off comparative to what we normally do. So if you're popping in, thank you so much. And come check me out live. I'm going to flash some socials at you. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. Tried to keep it quick, short, and sweet with some wipe day tips. And hopefully that was helpful to you as well. Like, comment, subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. Really does help us out. Socials, Twitter, Twitch, Discord, TikTok, all that good stuff. Join our Discord if you want to run some raids. And again, Twitch would be a great place. Want to run some raids, have some fun, come catch us. Usually we're streaming in the evening time, definitely Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, typically right around 8:30 or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then whenever we can randomly throughout the week. And we're trying to do a couple this week to experience the wipe together and get started on our main account, working again towards Kappa. With that, closing it out, Doc, Average Gamer Guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a good wipe day. Peace.